dramatic elements and techniques. Are you equipped or prepared for your English literature examinations? Let's see. Hey everyone, and welcome again to my channel, English One-on-One, where we will be providing you with pertinent information as to how you can get your distinction. Objectives of this presentation are as follows. One, to make learners cognizant of the different dramatic elements. Two, to make learners conscious of the different dramatic techniques. Three, to provide an opportunity for learners to view a past paper. And four, provide responses or answers to the given past paper questions so that students may be able to rank their performance. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's jump right in. Dramatic elements? Think about it. Do you know? Well, dramatic elements are all the features or components that are embodied in the play or drama. Do you have another definition of dramatic elements? If you do, share it in the comment section below. These dramatic techniques include playwright. This is a person who has written the play, right? Or sometimes it's referred to as the dramatist. Stage directions, characters, figures of speech, props, costumes, mood, music, themes. Are you able to think of any other dramatic elements that may be embedded in a play? Example of the elements that are used to enhance the play. These elements include contrasting characters, stage directions, dramatic irony, verbal irony, situational irony, dialogue, and aside. And there are other elements. Can you think of any? Items 11 to 20. The instruction reads, read the following, extract carefully, and then answers items 11 to 20. The drama piece is entitled Miss Civilization. The day after Christmas, midnight, one hears the noise of a file scraping on iron. Alice enters carrying a candle, listens intently, and goes to the telephone. She speaks in a whisper. Alice, hello, Central, impatiently. Wake up! Give me the sergeant, quick! What? I can't speak louder. Hurry, please hurry. The sounds of the file grows louder. Hello, are you the sergeant? I am Miss Gardner. There are three men trying to break in. Yes, burglars. My mother is very ill. If they frighten her, the shock might be very serious. Voice calling from the second story. Alice! With dismay, mother at the telephone. Hold the wire. Don't go away. Runs to the curtains and look up as though speaking to someone at the top of the stairs. Mother, why aren't you in bed? Is anything wrong, Alice? No, dear, no. I just came down to get a book. I forgot. Please go back, dearest. Voice. I heard you moving about. I thought you might be ill. Alice. No, dearest. But you will be very ill if you don't keep in bed. Please, mother, at once. It's all right. Yes, dear. Good night. Alice. Good night, mother. Returns quickly to the telephone. Hello. Wait at the foot of our lawn, and when you have the house surrounded, blow three whistles so we will know you are here. The burglars will be here. I'll see to that. All you have to do is to get here. The file is now drawn harshly, and a piece of wood scrapes. Alice blows out the candle and exits. The window is raised, and the ray of a brown lantern, a dark lantern, is swept about the room. Arch puts one leg inside. A pane of glass falls from the window and breaks on the sill. At, speaking over his shoulder, "Hush, be careful, can't you?" He enters. He's followed by Harry. "It's all right. Come on, hurry up and close those shutters." Harry to Reddy outside. "Give me the bag, Reddy." Reddy appears at the window. To Harry, he passes half-filled canvas bag. On his shoulders, he carries another. On entering, he slips and falls forward on the floor. Harry, "Hush, you fool." Hatch, "Has he broken anything? Has he smashed that silver?" Alright, so it feels all right. Hatch cautiously exits into the hall, lifts bag. We've got enough stuff in this bag already without wasting time on another house. Wasting time? Time's money in this house. Look at this silver. That's the beauty of working the night after Christmas. Everybody's present is lying loose, and everybody's too tired celebrating to keep awake. Lifts silver loving cup. Look at that cup. Pick up that bag, Ready. We can go now. Go? Not until I've got something to eat. No, you don't. You can wait till later for something to eat. Yes, I can wait till later for something to eat, but I can wait better if I eat now. Exit into pantry. Say, fellas, look at this layout. I found cold birds and ham and all kinds of pie and real wine. Places tray on the right end of the table. Sit down and make yourself at home. Alice appears. She carries a candle and holds her forefinger warningly to her lips, whispering, "Hush, don't make a noise, please. Please don't make a noise." In a threatening whisper, "Don't you make a noise." Alice, "I don't mean to. My mother is asleep upstairs and she is very ill, and I don't want to wake her. And, and I don't want you to wake her either." Angrily, "Who else is in this house?" "No one but mother and the servants, and they are all asleep. You woke me, and I hope you'd go without disturbing mother. But when you started making noise, I decided I better come down and ask you to be quiet." As she moves about, Reddy keeps her well in the light of the lantern. "I'm afraid you are a very poor supper. I can't see what you'd have. Would you mind taking that light out my eyes and pointing in it at that tray?" Sharply, "Don't you do it. Keep the gun on her." "Oh, I don't mind his pointing the gun at me, so long as he does not point that light at me." Sternly, "Turn it down there, please. Ready? Let's light fall on tray." To Harry, "Excuse me, but aren't you getting tired holding that big pistol? Don't you think you might put it down now and help me serve this supper?" Harry does not move. "No, well, then, let the gentleman help me." Adapted from Richard Hardlin Davis, Miss Civilization, retrieved from www.gutenberg.org, file 1, file IT 42. Indeed, it is important that you pay close attention to stage directions. Now, the stage directions are usually enclosed in parentheses, or the stage directions are usually separated from the main dialogue, right? So, it's the first thing that you may see on an examination paper when you are reading or required to read the drama. It's separated, and it's usually is sometimes in italics. Okay, so you know the stage direction, and the stage direction reveals quite a lot. What are some of the things that the stage direction reveals? Do you know? Information that may be disclosed in the stage direction are as follows. One, the setting or location. And by setting, we are talking with regards to place and time. The place where the event might be taking place, and of course, time, as in specific time or approximated time. Okay, whether it's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 12 midnight, right? So that's important. And secondly, it reveals the mood the characters are in. Are they sad? Are they despondent? Are they happy, right? Are they confused, perplexed, right? So the mood is often revealed in the stage direction. And of course, the conflict or issue that the main character might be experiencing or facing at this time. So pay close attention, look closely at the stage direction, and you'll find that it will allow you to unlock the play, right? And thereby you will be able to answer the given questions, right, with regards to the play. Let's examine what the stage direction revealed. It is revealed in this dramatic passage entitled Miss Civilization by the stage direction. So the stage direction reveals one, the time, right? So in terms of setting, it reveals the time. It says that the day after Christmas, midnight. So the time, midnight. One hears the noise of a file scraping on iron. Alice enters. So the character there is Alice. Okay, good. The issue or the conflict there is a suspicious noise. Did you get all of that? Right? Good. And as you read further along, right, you would have seen that, of course, the mood that Alice is in is also revealed by the stage direction. Hello, Central, impatiently. Right, good. Wake up. Give me the sergeant. Quick. What? I can't speak louder. Right? And then the sound of the file grows louder. So we know that for in terms of the mood that is in, Alice seems somewhat anxious, perplexed, or even scared, or worried, right? And then suspense is further intensified by the statement, the sound of the file grows louder. Remember, suspense was created in the first aspect of the stage direction when she says she speaks in a whisper. So we are curious to find out why she's whispering, okay? What is really happening? What's going on? But then suspense now is further intensified when we hear, when of course, enclosed in parentheses is the sound of the file grows louder. Okay? All right? Seeing all of that, just that you are. Note the pertinent information revealed in the stage direction. As was discussed earlier, we realize that the stage direction contains a wealth of information and it can enable you to unlock the drama piece. Pay close attention to the playwright's diction or choice of words. Now, of course, when you pay close attention to the choice of words, then you'll be able to tap into the mood, overall mood of the characters that are of the characters, and so you'll be able to again unlock the point, the drama piece. Note all the figures of speech, that is poetic device, dramatic devices, and dramatic techniques as you read. Chances are you are going to get a question on the dramatic devices that are embedded in the play. Attempt to answer the questions on the drama piece entitled Miss Civilization, items 11 to 20, and this is taken from the past paper 2020, June past paper 2020, May, June past paper 2020, I should say, have said. Okay, so question 11 reads, what is happening in lines 1 to 7? The day, Alice, of this extract. Is it A, the burglars have awaken Alice's mother and she's upset. B. The sergeant is scraping a file on iron while he is speaking to Alice. C. The sergeant tells Alice to come to the station house to make a report. Or D. Someone is trying to break into a house and Alice calls the sergeant. Do you know the answer? All right, let's see. Yes, you are indeed correct. The answer is D. Someone is trying to break into the house and Alice calls the sergeant. Well done. Read the statement. The burglars will be here. I'll see to that. All you have to do is to get here. Line 19 gives the audience the impression that Alice is it A, smart and confident, B, foolish and devious, C, forgiving and resilient, or D, displeased and frustrated? Do you know the answer? Let's see. The answer is A. You guessed it. Well done. Smart and confident. It is an example of irony in extract. Question 13. Is it A? Alice is very cautious with intruders instead of being afraid or angry. B. The intruders have gotten enough items from the house and are ready to move to another. C. The intruders are settled in the dining room and are ready for the evening meal. Or is it D. Alice is more concerned with the intruders waking her mother than they're leaving the house? Do you know the answer? Let's see. Is D. Alice is more concerned with the intruders waking her mother than they're leaving the house. Well done. Received 3 of 3 so far. Great going. Great job. Well done. You are on a roll. Keep it up. Go ahead and pat yourself on the shoulders. Question 14 reads, the best explanation of the dramatic significance of Reddy's falling and his insistence on eating before leaving the house is to, is it A, suggest that he is not a skillful burglar, B, highlight that he is an intelligent person, C, emphasize his determination to remove items from the house, or D, imply that having his dinner is more important than robbing the house? Do you know the answer? Can you guess? Is, you guessed it, A, suggests that he is not a skillful burglar. Question 15 reads, in which of the following statements does the playwright heighten the tension in the extract? Is it A, no, dearest, but you will be very ill if you don't keep in bed. Please, mother, at once. It's all right. Lines 14 to 15. Or is it B, we've got enough stuff in this bag already without wasting time on another house? Lines 32 to 33. Or is it C, say, fellas, Look at this layout. I found cool birds and ham and all kinds of pie and real wine, lines 42 to 43. Or is it D? Excuse me, but aren't you getting tired holding that big pistol? Don't you think you might put it down now and help me serve this supper? Lines 59 to 60. Do you know the answer? Let's see. Is ding 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 ding. You guessed it. The answer is D. Excuse me, but aren't you getting tired holding that big pistol? Don't you think you might put it down now and help me serve this supper? Lines 59 to 60. It reads, how does light function as contrast in the extract? Is it A, it highlights the way for Alice to see the intruders but mask her true intentions from them? Or is it B, it illuminates the house but it obscures the intruder's view of the valuable items in the house? Or is it C, its sole purpose is to provide light for the characters to move around in the dark house? Or is it D, it emphasizes the well lit nature of the house, so the candle was just a decoration? Do you know the answer? Let's see. Answer to question 16 is ding 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 ding. You guessed it. A. It highlights the way for Alice to see the intruders, but mask her true intentions from them. Did you get that? If you did, go ahead and pat yourself on the shoulders. Lines 48 to 61. I don't mean to let the gentleman help me suggests that Alice's attitude towards the burglars seems to be, is it A, envious, desolate, and revengeful? B, undaunted, fearless, and respectful? Or C, ambivalent, demanding, and patronizing? Or is it D, unconcerned, antagonistic, and impassioned? Do you know the answer? Are you able to guess this one? Answer is ding 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 ding. You guessed it. The answer is B. Undaunted, fearless, and respectful. If you got that answer, go ahead, pat yourself on the shoulders. 18 reads, the tone of the extract can best be described as, is it A, outrage and ironic? B, matter of fact and sarcastic? C, tongue in cheek and incredulous? D, curiously respectful and antagonistic? Do you know the answer? Let's see. Is ding 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 D, curiously respectful and antagonistic. Question 19 reads, which of the following is the most plausible plausible ending of the incident in the extract? Is it A, the burglars will leave the house with additional items since they spend more time there? B, Alice's mother and the maidservants will go downstairs and meet the burglars having dinner. C, Alice will call the sergeant and tell him that the men are not burglars but are her friends. Or is it D, the burglars will be engrossed with their dinner that they will not realize that the police has arrived? Do you know the answer to this one? Let's see. Answer is ding 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 ding. You guessed it. The answer is D. If you got that one correct, go ahead and pat yourself on the shoulders. Well done. Question 20 reads, which of the following is an appropriate theme for the extract? Is it A, power can be used or abused? B, always take threats seriously? C, conflict can be intentional or unintentional? D, survival often encourages people to be resourceful. Do you know the answer? Let's see. Answer to this question is ding 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 ding. You guessed it, it's D. Survival often encourages people to be resourceful. If you got that one correct, go ahead and pat yourself on the shoulders. Well done. It is important that students, after you have done an activity, that you rate your performance. Now you would have seen the answers to the questions. If you get 8 to 10 out of the 10 questions given, then well done, very good, excellent, right? That means you understand the elements of drama, you understand how to read between the line and all, right? But if you're getting 6 to 7, that's good, but there's room for improvement. And of course, if you get 4 or 5, that's a fair performance. So it means therefore that there are some key components that you need to understand before you actually tackle your examination in order to excel at your examination. But continue working, right? Because remember that it's what you do on the given day that will determine whether you pass or fail. In addition to, of course, your SB grade, it will assist, but of course, it's not a determiner, right? It's not the only determining factor that, of course, will guarantee your success. So it's important that you do well on paper 1 and you also do extremely well on paper 2 of the English B examination. Well, all the best to you. I trust that you did well on this activity. Remember the tips that were given. I do believe that you will find them very useful. All the very best to you, and may God bless you.